Every human being loves food. Food is also a way for us to connect. So to think that something so basic was being offered to the workers in ways that don't fit the normative criteria of what is acceptable food was really striking.
Every year, over 2 million migrant workers migrate across the globe to work at construction sites in search of livelihood. These workers are the unseen faces behind the bustling global economies. In 2013, around 60,000 workers came from Bangladesh to Singapore, the second most popular destination country for workers in that year. This makes up around 14% of the total number of migrant workers who left Bangladesh that year. For the well-being of these workers, access to decent and quality food is essential. In Bengali culture, food is a celebration of life. Bengalis live a life around food, paying great attention to the everyday rituals of shopping for fresh food, preparing food, and eating food together in a community. Food is a celebration of life. Life in Singapore can be a distant cry from the culture of food and celebrations back home. Most workers get their meals catered, paying between 120 and 140 Singapore dollars per month. This is usually 1/3 of the salary for most workers. For a larger number of Bangladeshi workers, the quality of catered food delivered to their dorms is poor. Food prepared the night before is delivered early in the morning for the workers to pick up. The breakfast and lunch are delivered together. Lunch is usually consumed by the workers 9 to 12 hours after being prepared. For a number of workers who participated in a year-long study conducted by the Center for Culture-Centered Approach to Research and Evaluation, or CARE, the lunch goes stale, having been stored improperly for long hours. Some of the workers we interviewed indicated that the quality of food is an important health concern. Some workers share that they do not have enough energy to work because of the poor quality of food. For others, it means having to skip their meals. Yet, other workers discuss falling sick after eating the poorly catered food that had gone bad. This can also translate into having to see a doctor, which results in the loss of work days. In addition, poorly impacting the health and well-being of the workers.
ক্যাটারিং থেকে যে খাবারটা আসে সেই খাবারটা আমাদের মানসম্মত না। ওই খাবারটা খেলে আমরা শরীরে কোনো বোধ শক্তি কোনো কিছুই পাই না, আমরা প্রায় অসুস্থ থাকি এবং মেডিকেলে দৌড়াতে হয়, সামটাইম আমরা এমসিতে ভুগতে হয়।
Moidul came from Khulna district of Bangladesh. Moidul explains how one time he fell sick after eating spoiled food served by the caterer. For many workers from Bangladesh, not having quality food affects health. Many workers report feeling weak. In addition to being served food that is stale, workers share stories of poor quality food. Often, the rice served has stones in it. In other instances, the food had rotten vegetables. Ismail shares how he once found an insect in his eggplant. Kabir bit into a cockroach thinking it was a shrimp. Jahangir says that he will not feel like eating as his vegetable will often have the peels left on. The chicken parts will have the skin left on, and the fish is served with the scales left intact. All of which makes the food unappealing for the workers.
আসলে আমরা বাংলাদেশ থেকে সিঙ্গাপুর আসছি টাকা কামাই করার জন্য। আসলে এই দেশে আইসা আমরা যে ক্যাটারিং এ যে ভাতটা খাই, যে 3 বেলা ভাত খাওয়ার কথা, সেখানে 3 বেলাই দেয় ওরা। তো রাতের খাবারটা মোটামুটি, সকালের যে খানাটা, ওই খানাটা বাসি খানা, বিভিন্ন পোকামাকড় থাকে, বেশিরভাগ এই খানাটা কেউই খাইতে পারে না। সকালে রুটি দেয়, ওই রুটিটা পর্যন্ত কেউ খাইতে পারে না, রুটিটা কাঁচা থাকে। তো আমাদের বিষয় হলো এখানে আমরা টাকা দিই তাদেরকে 130 টাকা সিঙ্গাপুরি ডলার, কিন্তু খাবার মানটা মোটেও ভালো না। বিভিন্ন বাসি খাবার মিশ্রিত করে তারপরে আমাদেরকে এই খাবারটা দেয়। এই খাবারটা আমাদের খাওয়ার মতো যোগ্য নয়।
The Bangladeshi workers who participated in our project wonder, why are we catered such poor food in spite of paying almost 1/3 of our salaries towards our meals? Mr. Subra, a consultant with TS Group Private Limited, shares his insights on this issue through his vast experience running workers' dormitories.
Our challenge has always been giving the choice of cooking to the workers. But what we experience is that there is always caterers who are illegals who come and cater for the workers, and there is no proper procedure of this food being delivered to the workers. They live all over the shop, along the roadside, and we are very concerned of the quality of the food, the quantity, at the same time the health and hygiene factor. We are looking into it, how we can coordinate this with the owners of the company, as well as educate the workers of the choice of food. And if they have to cater the food, we want to be involved in that by regulating this process.
So what are the possible solutions to the problem of poor food served to workers? We asked this to the advisory board of Bangladeshi workers. They came up with a list of solutions. First, they suggested that the caterers be monitored adequately for the quality of food they serve. Second, they pointed to the need for limiting the time the food is allowed to be stored prior to the food being consumed. And they suggested more provisions for workers to cook their own meals. Many workers in our in-depth interviews share, if given a chance, they can cook better and healthier meals if the provision of cooking is available to them. Jamir Bai tells us that he and a friend cooked together and they managed to have healthy and decent meals of their liking with a monthly expenditure of 130 Singapore dollars. As we converse about the price of food, the workers in the advisory board share an idea of demonstrating for us the food they would like to prepare. Together, we came up with an idea of a cooking challenge, the Bengali chef. The group of 10 workers prepare a meal of rice, dal and chicken within 20 Singapore dollars at the price of $2 per worker. Mr. Colin Chia from HealthServe shared his delight about the quality and good taste of the food prepared.
This group of Bangla workers prepared this delicious meal. Simple. They took an hour or so to get it done. They enjoyed the time spent together preparing it. It is economical, healthy. I took it. I enjoy it.
The workers tell us that even 2 meals a day are sufficient if they can make sure they get healthy and quality meals. They also note that with heart disease being a risk for many Bangladeshis, being able to control the amount of oil and salt along with the menu is a plus. They ask us if they can have facilities to prepare their own food. The Tuas View Dormitory is one of the few examples of spaces that supports the well-being of workers by ensuring that they have a space to cook the food they desire. In addition, the dormitory has a built-in supermarket, ensuring that the price of food is monitored. The dormitory also caters warm food for the workers that would like the food to be catered for them.
One of the concepts of Thousway Dormitory is permitting the workers to have a choice of cooking their own meals. The workers are allowed to cook their own meals, but we are very strict in the sense that no cooking facility should be done within the living quarters. The main reason being is safety being the most important priority.
Having spaces for workers to cook their own food, mandating employers to get the food catered, and monitoring closely the quality of catered food are some of the solutions highlighted here. Ultimately, for many workers in our research project, Having access to quality food that is clean and healthy is essential. Food for them is a source of life. To have access to decent food is integral to their health and well-being. Come, let us consider the ways which we can ensure that the food rights of these workers in Singapore are respected.